Hello guys, it's my 100% playthrough of Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition again. My name is Skulltulas, and we left off in challenge mode doing the first character, Link, and now we must do Impa as well in the same way. But Impa's not 255, so we need to first accelerate her for a bit until she is. If they're still at 255 by close to the end, I might have to start running them up anyways. Fortunately, this is the same old song and dance here. We have to basically keep doing this until we've done this with every character, which I have no idea. There's probably at least 20 plus, maybe even 30 plus characters. I'm gonna go here first. Alright. Because doing this with our characters is quite tedious, I might try to use just skills to do this somewhat fast. And what I mean by normal skills, I mean not normal skills, I mean seeing Fairy Magic over and over again this time around. We need to do this one more time to actually get the reinforcements to show up. Might go a little bit slower later though. There we go, they received reinforcements finally. That was pretty easy to get a rank on. Alright. What now? Now it told me that it's defeating 100. So this is the tricky one, but we can somewhat cheese it by using this instead. We'll have to use our regular weapon attacks towards the end though, because we'll have to do it in Focus Spirit, not with magic at all. Because I'm pretty sure that doesn't count as Fairy Magic. Anyways, you get to see a lot of this. This could be a good special at the right timing, it's just kind of tricky. Alright. Alright. That was much better than the last one. Okay. Oh, I could have used that. Just a little bit off there. I need to defeat 300 or more with the Cucco Spirit. Still gave me the A rank, okay. This is the only one where we have to actually use our weapon properly. We'll make use of it a bit more in the other challenges though. And yes, I did say I was gonna cut everything out. It's only fair to show the whole strenuous process of this challenge, that is trying to get everything done in this game. I did try to warn you guys though, this is probably gonna be the most repetitive part of the whole game here. And yes, if you're wondering, I must defeat him with the regular focus spirit, not with the fairy magic. Or it doesn't count. In fact, they only really let you use fairy magic in the first part. This is where if a character has a bad AoE, they might get an A rank. Being a B rank, rather. It's pretty rare for that to happen. Alright, we got A rank. We have 1200. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I just told us we have to defeat the Urids to make these guys weaker, but they're already so strong, we can just take them on as it is. Alright. I think when they say captains, I think they mean a bunch of them, if not all. They have to be defeated in order to actually intimidate them. Otherwise, they just doing their normal thing. You know, I'm gonna stick with this site now. This is where we see if it's 1600 or not. For some fairly challenge missions, they have only 1200 moves at once, or less as the minimum like you need for A rank in most versions. It always was in the 3DS and Wii U versions at least. I'm not sure if this one still keeps its the original 1600. This one was the one I was not worried about initially. Okay, alright, so you can get under 1200 and get the A rank. I mean, get under 1600 and still get the A rank, which is nice. Nice, that one, pretty easy. For Rush Battle, we're gonna use the Ganon after we get the XP Accelerator. This is the main power we want to use it on, because this is going to be grinding all my experience. This one we'll probably just go focus here with right away. We'll choose the one that has XP plus to make it give us more experience, and then we can go on from there. Otherwise, yeah, basically the same sign dance. We have to go through every single challenge battle again, all at once. Only it's gonna take longer due to not having the same power level that we had before. But in exchange, we actually have skills to use now, which include hasty attacks and heart power on some of our later weapons, which can help out a lot. And to help out with that, we're only going to rotate between our weapons a couple of times in the early battles when we don't need them. Because we'll definitely want them for later. Okay, now that I've done that, let's do this. And I'm gonna shoot those now. I guess while I'm showing off all these individual weapon savings, which weapon do you think is your favorite, actually? For each character, what do you think is their favorite weapon? They have multiple of them. Or also, what do you think is your favorite character? Please comment in the comment section description while I'm doing this. I want to know what you think your favorite character is. Mine has been kind of mixed throughout the game. So far, though, I really enjoy playing Young Link, and yeah, Link is also pretty good as well. For alternate characters, besides those, I really like Twilight Midnight. She has a really good AoE that just is really strong. I'm gonna get probably just basic attack now. Okay. We have magic. We could just knock him down if we want. Okay, he's being kind today to Dongo. Whoa, okay, there we go. We did a lot more damage there. Doing that unfortunately meant that we lost our magic, but that's fine. We needed to use this again anyway. So since we don't really have much to do in this, we're pretty much just going through and doing this. This is by one reason though why I didn't initially want to put XP Accelerator on this. I found the actual speed generation in this level is very low, like equivalent to that of a very low level area. So as a result, we're getting less experience than usual. And it'd be smartest to actually put this in a high level mission later. Of course, not everybody has a good AoE, or it's not really fast enough, so sometimes you'll just have to snipe enemies away. To be fair, in the other Wario games, not every character had good AoE too, so some of those characters, it was literally just dodge, attack. Same key and move for quite a while. Some of the more interesting characters could go a bit faster because they had good AoE and could just clear up both these at once. I'm sure anybody who's played the Warrior series already knows where it's originally come from. For specific reasons, I'm going to be trying to ignore it for now, both because it's not on the Switch and also because it might be very viewers to watch actually, considering who I've been seeing so far. I don't know how many are watching my videos, so I think it's probably safe to say I should just keep sticking with B-rated content if possible. Everyone possible. I know this isn't technically full something, but I don't generally like offensive content anyway, so it's like, I try to avoid that. But it's very specific what I find, so I guess you could say that much. Alright. So yeah, not much else to say there, but if anybody wonders why I won't be playing the other Warrior series games, besides this one, I guess I should tell you that there is another Warrior series in Hyrule, the Hyrule Warriors series that I do want to play, but for the other Warrior series games, I'm probably not going to be playing either, because they're not on the Switch, or I simply just don't have them yet. So, yeah, if anybody asks questions about that, that's why. Otherwise, nothing much to say, just hacking and slashing at these enemies again. As the name of these kind of games, after all, just hacking and slashing, but also they're supposed to be sort of fighting games, because you have new combos you can do, just like in fighting games. Which I always found quite interesting. Okay, if I want to get... I think I might do the original strat more. What I mean by that, I mean by just getting magic and then keep getting magic over and over again to just keep refreshing it. That's the other way to not time in this. The problem is if you mess it up. The problem is if you mess it up, you're it sows and then you lose a bunch of time from these things. Well, since I don't need that, I'll just actually let this out of this here. So we don't have to worry about that happening. I take pride in defeating 1,000 enemies, but I'm focused on moving forward. I like how now he said the 1,000 enemy. So you only see some of these single line dialogue in challenge mode, by the way. So you get some unique dialogue, but not much. Oh yeah, and by the way, only a couple of videos ago we did finish off all of the adventure mode maps. That was probably the more interesting part of the game, because some of the missions were different and unique. This is literally now the same missions over and over again. Alright, so that one's done. I did say initially I was going to try not to cheat for certain missions, and I think this will be the last session I don't cheat. But starting from here after that, I'm not playing fair anymore. I'm just going to try to get each mission done as fast as I possibly can. Because the only way you could really improve this is to try and speedrun the missions. And so the only way to do that while doing A rank is to magic in almost every map. So that's what we're going to do. Of course, we're still... If I sometimes say it's a blind playthrough, well that's because I have... Okay, so maybe I should cheat and use magic, but I'm just gonna use the regular focus magic instead. That at least stays a little bit fair. So we won't use fairy magic, but we will use focus spirit this time around, which can be just as good, honestly. In the original game, this is the only way we can improve the attacks. And by the way, just to make it kind of interesting, we're not killing any bosses this time around. It's honestly never really worth it to... For taking out Volga, I don't think there's really so I have to take out. Alright. that one as well, we could probably skip the other ones. Alright. Ah, that's not the right answer. Okay. This is the only mission in the game right now in this battle challenge is difficulty, although to be fair, the battle challenge in Fair and Woods is kind of tough as well. But defeated himself. This might be a good moment to leave, clone. Because you're not the real Impa. Exactly. Alright, we don't have enough there. Whoa. Okay, we need to go somewhere else. I know some people might get a bit of it if I choose the bell too fast, but then again, because it's gonna be a same repetitive over and over again, I think it's more fair for me and us if we just try and go as fast as possible. And if how bad say me is, you pretty much have to use magic to get their Cine quick. Anyways, normally if you're doing the speedrun, this would be one of the fastest challenges ever, as you can just use magic in a few places to instantly clear the mission in less than a minute. So you save like whole minutes by doing that. But because we're not doing that, we're to be doing it mostly normal instead. I don't know what that was. I made it there for some reason. But, we're fine. Don't care if Link's still there. In fact, because maybe I'm gonna spare him. So I'll leave Link where he is. To stay in this cave, I guess, for a bit. And we'll kill the remaining enemies, so he just goes back. Be silly for this to take out the hero now. Wait, see, I'm doing something else. Alright. At some point, I am going to get very just the normal accept. So maybe we'll only show off characters attached at that point when they're fighting against enemies or. By the way, I honestly don't care that Impa's dead. You'll probably see him him at least one or more times. You can tell I'm just getting tired of this. Alright, boss challenge. Now we have to defeat all these, and now all of them are unlocked by default. So now we're going to do this a lot more differently. We're not going to go in the original order at all. That was the first one was the only time you saw that happen. Oh, wait, I did not use, the Naginata. Hey, at least I have remembered that. I always forget you could do that. Alright. So if we exit, we can change the weapon to where it was before, which is this. That is the one I want to use. There we go. This one we're not gonna really get much experience for, because now that I said it's gonna be cheating, we're gonna be using magic on most of these. Although I say that, and we can't really do that yet. We have to use first we have to take out Mongols first. Not even close to him. There we go. Sometimes it takes a little while to remember that. Oh, you're... Wait, let's me open my mouth to try and hit you with a ranged attack. Otherwise, it's fine. I honestly don't know how many we're supposed to kill in that shoot count. Who knows? All I know is we can take out a bunch of them right next to each other if we want. Oh my gosh, look how many there are, like, right next to each other. Okay, I have an idea to potentially cut them down all at once. But it involves doing that single special strategy that I did the last time. What I'm doing is I'm gonna literally just use this once. Oh my gosh, it just isn't working on them. There were 4 enemies right next to each other, and I only got one of them. Now I'm a little bit stuff here. It's not even only set up properly, so I'm gonna get up anyway. Okay, we're gonna double this time. We're gonna use Special Fountain. And then we're gonna use Extreme Crush. Hey, we finally got a special set them out. The idea was to set up a special fountain festival, and ideally with just one Extreme Crush, hit 3 or 4 of them at once. But it seems like the other ones body block each other, so that doesn't allow you to do that. So now we're just having specials, I guess, to take them out. Awkward, but it is what it is. I guess if we take out either this one or the other one, we'll be fine. Hey, over here, man. Looks like I'll take out this one instead. The one we need to bring out first. Alright. Oh, remember this. This will be the last time you ever see normal gameplay. The rest of the time will be much different. Interesting. They don't give us any more sass. Alright. I'm gonna do it now because it took so long. One more here should be enough. Alright, well at least I'm starting to figure out my strategy, but my initial idea was Special Fountain to set something, then actually use Main Clutch to knock them all down before down each one of them one at a time. To eventually smash each one of them, hopefully in the same cycle. It's pretty tough to do though. Time, but it is what it is. Again, I forgot to show the... Let's just keep using that and then... So I could show off the victory fan. I keep forgetting to do that. I'm so bad for not showing it off right away. This time I'm really just going to probably bounce one at a time. Okay, she still isn't mad at me. You can backflip. Whoa. Okay, I didn't know you could do that. I'm gonna wait to attack the other one that's right behind me. Gun is so tricky to deal with. It's easier to just take them out one at a time. Hey, he didn't actually steal the arrows, which is the only part that matters. Okay. I wonder if this is actually enough. Never chat, really. If not, we can take out the bad boss that's really in the face to get money before it sets the sun in, and hopefully that will be enough. So, probably the problem part only with this part is just try and figure out what's the minimum amount of giant bosses we need to take out before we'll have enough juice to actually finish the objective. Clearly not that, so we're gonna have to defeat at least Ganon. So we need to now use this to knock him down. See, I was saving it for when that happened. Just do that. Is this enough now? Not quite. Not even close. Yeah, on these later ones, you pretty much have to find multiple together and then try to defeat them all at once. See, that's what I was trying to do before. I think they were just blocking each other off. What the what? Just vanished from that. I think that would actually kill him. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's be careful about this. Yeah, so you're supposed to show the ancients in the first part, so you guys can see that. There we go. You saw this anyways. Now we're just gonna be using the giant blade for the rest of the game. We're just using this to... How cool it was. So brave battles are the easy ones, right? So that's the one where we have to... something else. Wait, no, this is not the one. Alright, giant blade. Gotta show off this animation once, and then, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm mainly doing this probably at least once so I can get a good thumbnail, but also show off the victory animations that we've had to show off a few times before. Alright then. We still have the full game on hero mode to do. That will be a lot more interesting because I'm actually excited to get back in that again. Alright, so we have to stand in between the two of them. Actually get their setup to work. Okay, I still feel like I need to use this to get a safe hit on them. So we need to just use this right away. Sure, we'll try to get rid of the magic fever right away. So when characters don't have really a good attacking, instead of just attacking one of them at a time and guaranteeingly taking them out, I just use special Fountain Plus to special cut them down. The idea though is we actually ideally get as many bosses clumped up together and defeat it that way. That way we can get all of them downed at the same time. It's just one, so we'll knock him down anyway. It was far enough along that I could just do the normal attacks there. That was close. Almost didn't die there. I think I ran out of special fountain, but it doesn't matter because I can't even use that. Alright. Okay, we got everything but one manhandle on the side. The idea is to actually stand back so we can hit multiple bosses at the exact same time. Ah! Got up right as I was trying to attack. That was close. Alright, go for Goa first, maybe, which is risky, probably, because it does more damage than Goa, but try anyway. Whenever we get magic and use that, that'll help us out a little bit with our speed. Surprisingly, it didn't do as much damage as I was expecting. Oh, great. Well, I accepted that to happen. See, I actually used the magic, so I could just knock him right back down again. Like that. Oh, we got Manhandle as well. Cool. Now I can try and take him out maybe alongside him. So I guess the idea with these later battles is to try and get a bunch of bosses defeated together, so you can have them all drop at about the same rate. Problem is, doing that and also extreme crushing properly is very tough to do. Wait, yeah, I wanted to do a different attack. Whatever. That works still. The idea is to keep doing that basically infinitely until you have enough reinforcements to just clear out the whole map, and then you basically just fountain everything else down. And it's super easy from there. Otherwise, these are basically just harder versions of the defeat enemies battles, just a lot tougher, because to actually take out the bosses, they literally reversed it harder. Previously, you could skip all giant skills and be fine. Now they're actually what spawn the reinforcements, so you have to kill them repeatedly over and over again. I think that you still get a good amount of experience due to this map, just from magic. Hang on. If you could stop blocking away or drop, that'd be nice. Right about now. For most characters, by the way, we'll probably have them up to 255 at the end of this. So, too worried if they didn't get 255. I just think having them at that already makes it a lot easier. Yeah. That's the only reason why I pushed them to 250 and not 255, because each character, no matter what, was going to have to do this challenge mode at some point. And so that will probably get them to their 255 naturally through that. Anyways, my dad's streaming this time around, so yeah. Hear any mooses? That's what it is. I will try my best to type over it, but otherwise, hopefully the game soon enough that it doesn't matter, I guess. Alright, so I guess we'll have to, I guess for this session we'll have to probably end in either play battle level 1 or a different one. I just realized something. Maybe I could be more ingenious about it. Even if what if I just waited for the theme? In the second name right away on my next battle I did. That'd actually be smarter. Then we could maybe get a different thumbnail from just that. Alright. Okay, well, this one doesn't really save any time from doing anything else, so Brave Battle will all be done normally. Brave Battle is also probably the longest of series of battles that we have to do. It takes the longest usually. I actually don't mind just clearing out the Lords of the Horde again. I feel like that was at least more interesting. We had multiple giant deal with at once. I want to stand about here to actually manipulate them to do the attack, because they're too close that they start doing that. So this is basically a reverse of what the original Magic Battle was. I mean, defeat so many enemies before the time runs out, or whatever. Defeat enemies within the time limit. Gungo's roll is the worst because it moves slightly forward each time, so I have to move back to counter it each time. I remember, this is the attack you really want to do, because that really chunks their HP down. It's like, I haven't played Impa in a hot minute or two, so for that reason I completely forgot that he's supposed to do a completely different combo set first to actually knock down. Oh my god. Okay. And he's still not. There we go. Just took a bit. So that's the attack you really want to do. To quickly get Reach point smash. Alright, yeah. It's basically the up your KO count missions, except there's more giant bosses to defeat, and you have to defeat them sooner and earlier before you actually summon all the demons. And you potentially have to do it twice more often. Alright, you definitely want to get rid of that. Sometimes you can have a belt of Fate of Fireball, by the way, and you'll still be able to make it. Green Flash. I interrupted my own command by using a special. Okay, to make up for that, I have to use, oh dear. So I have to land right on top. Okay, well. That was a very funny freeze frame. But I ended up paying. I was attacking at me right as, he was trying to land right on top of me. Because that counts as an iframe, apparently I'm okay. Alright. I honestly don't know why. Focus here at Thane Magicking. It's mostly for the troops and the fact that I probably do not need it. Oh yeah, that's right. There's one more rave here. Still have to take out. This is actually where it does, wow. I get hit immediately. Yep, called it. Oh my gosh, stop running around. I want to hit the stupid Impa first. It does it all the time, but I used to prioritize every enemies instead of passes, which is annoying. Instead of the Deku Bebo, the one I actually want to target. Keep in mind that I'm just fan of Impa. It's also some characters are just really weak for some reason when it comes to taking out those enemies. Layer battles I will have to take out the enemies so they do not get powered up, so we need to remember to do that as well. It's possible that, except for the survival battles, they set every single amount of kills. We need to either 1,200 or even 1,000 on the Switch version, depending on depends. It's not even as powerful as I suspected. Okay, at least we got him right away. Took him down. Now we could finally keep going. Impa, the Sheikah Chive. We are warriors of incomparable strength. Huh? Alright. should have more than enough troops defeated now. Because of how I'm just going for the challenges normally to in an attempt to set up the videos or to give us that content for those of you who might not have much time to watch. We'll be splitting up the remaining stuff into 2 parts. I think I said at one point I was going to events, but then I did as a test and it took way too long in videos, so decided to split it into 2 video sets. One is just this, up until Brave Battle Level 1, I guess. And then the rest will be very much just all remaining battles in a row. Yeah, I don't have enough time to do the missions. So the second part of each video might be longer than normal, but it's fine. I don't really care. Yeah, about is we need to make sure that we get each character done with their challenge mode on A-Rank. So far, I think the survival battles will be the only real challenge. The only annoying part is I can't check. I tried to check for what you actually need for the A rank, and I've basically just been led to guess that it's probably 1,600 troops for most battles in the original game, probably. It's possible they also could have kept that, so maybe 1,200 mils for A rank, but we already go so hard it doesn't really matter. We'll stay around our normal mil total. We should be fine. Okay, we'll just keep the flaming Becker sword here, and there we go. So this is where all of our characters' power-ups actually come into play, because they actually kind of need them in this. Alright, so yeah, I think that's fair. Now we can do the remaining 6 battles in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.